Hi there, I'm Mick Lee, Director and Operations Manager at Paratus Training. Today, I'm going to go through some of the insights on the changing face of business and how to look at steps to transition from a job learning organisation to a skills-based organisation. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving business landscape, organisations must adapt to remain competitive and resilient. One significant shift is the transition from traditional job learning organisations to dynamic skills-based organisations. Understanding the stark differences between these two paradigms and embracing this transformation is essential for not just surviving, but thriving in a world where change is the only constant. Job learning organisations historically are the norm and are characterised by their focus on specific tasks and duties. Employees in such organisations are pigeonholed into fixed roles and responsibilities, leaving little room for skill diversification. The emphasis is primarily on mastering the immediate job requirements, and this approach can lead to what I like to call skill silos, where employees' competencies are narrowly defined and limit their current job functions. On the flip side, skills-based organisations recognise the importance of adaptability and lifelong learning in the face of rapid technological advancements and market shifts. In these organisations, the emphasis is not solely on mastering a particular job, but on developing transferable skills that can be applied to various roles and scenarios. Employees in skills-based organisations have more fluidity in their roles and are encouraged to continuously learn and grow. This shift from a job-centric mindset to a skill-centric one is a more profound change in the way organisations operate and develop their workforce. The importance of transitioning from job learning to skills-based organisations cannot be overstated. The traditional model no longer suffices in a world where job roles and industries are constantly changing and evolving. Organisations that remain rigid and resistant to change may find themselves ill-equipped to adapt to new challenges, resulting in stagnation or even obsolescence. To grasp the full significance of transitioning from a job learning organisation to one that is more skills-based, let's have a look at what job learning is all about. Job learning organisations are built on the foundation of specialised roles and job-specific tasks. Employees are expected to focus on mastering the specific duties outlined within their job descriptions. While this specialisation can lead to a high degree of expertise in that one particular domain, it often leaves employees with limited exposure to broader skill sets and potentially hindering adaptability. In job learning organisations, roles and responsibilities are typically fixed. Employees are hired with specific job titles and are expected to fulfill predefined tasks associated with these titles. This rigidity can limit employee mobility and may impede organisational ability to responding to changing markets. Employees in job learning organisations tend to concentrate on honing skills directly related to their current roles. This means that skill development is often restricted to what's immediately necessary to perform a job. As a result, employees may not have the opportunity to cultivate a broad spectrum of transferable skills that could prove valuable in a rapidly evolving job market. Now, let's have a look at some of the challenges that job-focused organisations face in the modern business environment. One of the most significant challenges in a job learning organisation is that creation of skill silos. These silos occur when employees have become highly specialised in their roles, but yet fail to develop a diverse skill set, either due to the organisational hierarchy or structure, or they're comfortable in their own roles. This not only limits their personal growth, but also inhibits the organisation's ability to respond to change effectively. Job learning organisations often develop a culture that is resistant to change. Employees may become comfortable with their narrowly defined roles and routines, making it difficult to adapt to new challenges, technologies, or market shifts. This resistance can impede on organisations' ability to innovate and remain competitive. In today's rapidly evolving job market, where industries can transform overnight, the inflexibility of a job learning organisation can lead to inefficiencies. The organisation may find itself with a workforce that is ill-equipped to handle new demands, and this can result in missed opportunities and potential setbacks. Now, moving from a job learning organisation to a skills-based organisation is a momentous shift that requires careful planning, commitment, and cultural transformation. Skills-based organisations are sometimes referred to as skills-centric organisations, and they operate on the premise that the development of transferable skills is of principal importance. Here, the emphasis is not on rigid job roles, but on cultivating versatile competencies that can be applied across various functions and roles within the organisation. Skills-based organisations prioritise the development of skills that can be transferred and applied in a variety of contexts. Employees are encouraged to acquire a broad skill set that extends beyond their immediate job requirements. In these organisations, roles and responsibilities are more fluid. Employees are not confined to static job descriptions, but are encouraged to explore different roles and take on diverse tasks. This flexibility allows for agility in responding to changing business needs. Learning is not seen as an isolated event, but as an ongoing process in skills-based organisations. Employees are provided with resources and opportunities for continuous learning, and this may include upskilling, cross-functional experiences, and mentoring. Making the transition from that job learning organisation to a skills-based is a multifaceted process that involves several key steps. Begin by conducting a thorough assessment of the existing skills within your organisation. Identify the gaps between the current skills in place and the skills needed to meet organisational goals. This analysis will serve as a foundation for planning and decision making. The transformation starts with a shift in organisational culture. Communicate the importance of skills development and create a culture that values continuous learning. This includes leadership support and a commitment to providing resources for employee growth. Promote cross-functional training and experiences to allow employees to diversify their skills. This might involve job rotations, cross-departmental collaboration, and mentorship programs to facilitate the exchange of knowledge and, importantly, expertise. Invest in training and development programs that target skill growth. These could be in the form of workshops, online courses, blended learning, or on-the-job learning. Encourage employees to set skill development goals and provide them with the necessary resources to achieve these goals. Successful transition to a skills-based organisation requires persistence, ongoing evaluation, and a commitment to embracing change. It's not just about altering job descriptions, but fostering a culture of adaptability and continuous learning. By giving employees the tools and opportunities to develop a skill set that is broader, organisations position themselves to thrive in this ever-changing business landscape. Now, transitioning from a job-based organisation to skills-based is not just a matter of organisational change. It's a strategic move that can lead to a multitude of benefits. Embracing this skills-based approach empowers both the organisation and the employees to thrive in a dynamic and ever-changing environment. Skills-based organisations are inherently more adaptable, with a workforce that possesses diverse and transferable skills that can quickly pivot to address emerging challenges and seize new opportunities. This adaptability is vital in a world where market conditions, technologies, and customer preferences can, and usually do, shift rapidly. By encouraging continuous learning and improvement and skills diversification, skills-based organisations are better equipped to future-proof themselves. They can anticipate industry shifts and be prepared for the uncertainties that lie ahead. Employees in skills-based organisations have a strong sense of ownership and empowerment. They have a say in their skill development and are encouraged to take charge in their career progression. This leads to higher job satisfaction and engagement. A skills-based approach often provides employees with more diverse and challenging tasks. This variety keeps work interesting and can lead to increased motivation and a greater sense of accomplishment. With employees who possess a broader range of skills, skills-based organisations foster a culture of innovation. Diverse skill sets encourage employees to approach problems from various angles, leading to creative solutions and fresh ideas. Employees are also more inclined to collaborate across departments and roles. This cross-functional collaboration can spark innovation as different perspectives and expertise intersect. Organisations are also have the ability to become more appealing to forward-thinking professionals. Talented individuals are drawn to organisations that prioritise their growth and development. When employees see opportunities for continuous learning and career advancement, they are more likely to remain loyal to the organisation. This reduces turnover and associated recruitment costs, and more importantly, it maintains corporate knowledge within the organisation by retaining staff. Now, while the transition from a job learning organisation to one that is skills-based offers numerous advantages, it's essential to acknowledge and address the challenges that may arise during this transformative journey. By understanding and proactively managing these challenges, organisations can increase their chances of success. Now, resistance to change often stems from a lack of understanding and uncertainty about the transition. Effective communication is crucial to leaders should clearly communicate the reasons for the change coming, the benefits it will bring to everyone, and how this aligns to organisational long-term goals. Involve employees in the decision-making process as much as possible. Encourage them and provide them with the ability to input and feedback on the transition. When employees feel heard and see their suggestions being considered, they are more likely to embrace the change. Transitioning to a skills-based organisation doesn't have to happen overnight. A gradual approach will ease the process and allow employees to adapt at a comfortable pace. Now, as we conclude this presentation, it's clear that this shift is not just a trend, it's a necessity in today's changing business landscape. So, by conducting an honest self-assessment and evaluation of your organisation's existing culture and workforce development strategies, identify where your organisation may be limited by traditional job-centric structures. Conduct a comprehensive skills assessment and evaluation to consider gaps between your current workforce skills and the skills required for future success. In the planning phase, ensure that leadership is fully committed to the transition to a skills-based organisation. Their support from the top down is vital and instrumental in driving this change. Develop a change management plan that addresses potential resistance and disruptions and establish a clear, dedicated team to oversee that transition. Provide your employees with a wide range of developmental resources, including workshops and the like. This investment will encourage employees to take ownership of their own skill development and set personal continuous improvement goals and make the transition from the former to the more skills-based organisation. Now, us at Paratus Training, we're more than just a registered training organisation. We are a complete training service provider, from consultancy through to development and delivery of accredited and non-accredited training solutions that will help you transition from a traditional to a skills-based organisation. So contact us today for a no obligation meeting and let's see how we can help your business grow, thrive and succeed. Thanks a lot.